Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Commander Swifty, the Ineffectual Gamer, and this is an Elite Dangerous live stream. Right, I'm gonna hope my levels are kind of a bit better tonight. I tried to remember, I forgot to mark where they were the last one. I was so tired when I got out the last stream that I think I rolled off the chair and into bed, to be honest with you. It's that type of night. Okay, so, well, let me just get into here and swap over, because I need to swap over my ship. How you doing, Malcolm, by the way? Saw you come in there and say hello. So, I'm sorry, I'm actually very sorry I've been away for so long. I realised it, I think it's 2 weeks tonight, or 2 weeks... maybe minus 1 day. I didn't actually realise I'd taken that much time off, because I actually wasn't. I was playing over that weekend. Just didn't get a chance to stream because I was kind of doing stuff around the house and then doing stuff in the game. And then I think I got to the Monday or Tuesday and I was just absolutely kind of done with. I've been filling up I can't remember what it was. Whichever these 5 graders, you know, like proprietary composites and all this stuff, and I'm basically trying to fill this up so that when I go back out into the black, I've got everything full and I don't have to worry. I mean, a lot of those things are used for engineering and things like this, and I thought, well, just do it just in case before you go out. I might look at some final builds and really see whether I can get the best out of certain ships that I take out with me and have each of them do different jobs. So that's why I did that. Hey, Kathina, nice to see you. I know you're not a big fan of like the Odyssey stuff, so I'm guessing that's why I haven't seen you. Well, you might have been busy at work as well. How narcissistic am I? Copernicus called. Swifty, you're not the centre of the universe. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to have to put my bloody glasses on here, because unfortunately, ladies and gents, and others, I'm getting old. Not that one, Swifty. Turn it on silent, you know. Yeah, in space nobody can hear you piss yourself either. Oh, actually, this game looks better with my glasses on when I'm sat this closer to the screen. It feels like I'm watching in HD. This is great. I feel like I'm there. Oh, well, I might give it a go, but I'm a bit... Do I want to? No. No, I don't. I'm very, very funny about my glasses because I noticed as soon as I started wearing them, although my vision's improved in certain ways, it's getting worse. So I'm like, don't like using them. Let's have a look. I'm just wondering why the hell I haven't got Restream chat up anymore. And yeah, so I just got a bit of Burnout and I was like, look, I'm going to take a week off, not worry about it, and then I'll come back and start doing it. I'm hoping YouTube connects. YouTube's a nightmare. And now I can't. Well, I suppose I could put it right across there and then I'll see if there's some Twitch ones come through. Righty-ho, so we're in the correct ship and everything, and we're going to get the puck out of here. So, yeah, I get what you mean, Kathina, in certain ways. I actually don't mind it because it's actually more, and this is the honest part, because if you'd have seen the streams where I was low level, you'd understand. It isn't Call of Duty shooting. You know, the looting part, yeah, but it isn't Call of Duty type shooting. At first, you have to do a lot of stuff, and there's actually a guy who makes videos, really good videos of he assaults bases in different ways. Like sometimes he'll do it loud, sometimes he'll do it quiet, and it's like really good. And he explains as it's going along, like what his thought process is and everything. It's really cool. Right, let me just find this little bit of information that I need. Because I can't remember where I put it, because I've got 50,000 things open. Right, so that's where we want to be, and that is... Does the computer spot these ones? I don't remember ever typing one of these in. Nice. I see. Oh yeah, it does. I see. 2222118. No results found. What's there? I see 2,118. What's the closest? How strange. Wonder if I type it in. Yep, there we go. Easy enough. On it, Chief. I'll come back to this in a second, Kathina. I'm just... Oh, for frick's sake. Don't start. Nanite. Right. I'm going to not do that again. So... There we go. That's what we needed to do. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the Witch Head Nebula. And I was just working out roughly which way to approach it, because I'm not going to approach it head on. So if we go to Aquilano, or at least somewhere close to Aquilano, next door will be fine. Right, Achinar's absolutely fan bloody dabby dozy. Right, so we're going to kind of come down at a bit of a diagonal here. Okay, we've gone over the Witch Head Nebula now, so now we want to go back till maybe we're above it. Okay, and then I think we'll just plot somewhere like around here, which is, so this will be a straight line pretty much out by the looks of it, and then we'll work our way down. No, Swifty, you've gone way off marker there. It needs to be somewhere down here, mate. Whoops. Careful there. Actually, I'll click that one because it's safer. I don't know what's going on with this game tonight. It doesn't like me. Right, okay, that's it. It's plotted it. Right, so we shall go across and then we'll go down. So I know we're not exactly right on top of it, but we're not far off. So actually, yeah, you're right. Go and zoom in and pick another one. Let's go this one here. Call 70 sector. There we go. Oh, I really don't know why it's acting like this today. Try again. One more time. Oh, don't be a div. Right, we'll just go to the other one then. Why has it been an arse today? Like, I haven't done anything to it. Well, apart from not play it, I suppose. So look, let's try here. Is this a section that's maybe blocked? No, that can't be blocked off all the way up there. There's just no way. Let's have a top look down. Top look Swifty. It's different button sun. There you go. Right, okay. Let's do it like that then. So I'm going to kind of go somewhere out here. Something like that maybe? Okay. Right, we finally have something. Okay, it's only a part way out, but it lets us get out. Right, let me go back to the chat. Sorry, people. Oh, a couple more messages, so I'll just get to them. 1 second. Haven't got my glasses on again. So let's have a look. Yep, can't read it that far away. Oh yeah, about the Thargoid stuff. Yeah, it's I've watched it. I mean, it was fairly impressive. But yeah, I think it. Well, I like to say it's just a nod to Star Wars. I mean, let's face it. But yeah, it is a bit. It is a bit hammy, a little bit. So we can use jet cone boost if we want, because we're only doing this to get out here. We can go to the Suns. Right. We're going to take off the A, B and the O stars. We'll leave in the non-sequence stars because we are going kind of... Oh no, we're going fastest route, aren't we? So we want all of them checked. Swift air. And probably even the M-class stars because we're not really going to start looking at anything. So, yeah, just to go back to what Kathina was saying, I understand you don't like the Odyssey stuff. The on-planet discovery part, I actually really enjoy. But yeah, everybody will tell you, I did not enjoy the stuff in the bases, and kind of still don't. I'm not a huge fan of it because there's not enough of it. It's too simplistic. For me. Let's have a look. Marshall, Martha's here. Yeah, I knew you'd be telling me. Marshall, the only section yet. Okay, oh God knows. Actually, it is something I was thinking about the other day, so I'm going to work on trying to get my camera and everything set back up because I don't think I've got the power problems on this computer. Let's actually auto launch Swifty. We've got nothing to be here for. So yeah, I might have to start putting the camera on. And then it would help if the laptop wasn't like 7 feet away from me. That's another reason why I can't read it.
Ship released. You may proceed when ready.
I was watching a stream the other day where somebody was playing with mouse and keyboard to fly. That just felt really icky. You have much better control of the ship, I think, though. It's not as realistic. Right, let's get going. So I think we've got 9 jumps to do, and then we'll start the exploration stuff as we go down toward the Woodshed Nebula. And I need to change the chat from top chat to live chat so I can get all the information up to date instead of behind. Back up. Has anybody seen this new game that came out today, City Life? No, Taxi Life City Simulator. So it's in Barcelona. So you can imagine I love that. I don't know if I'll ever stream it though. It's not even Odyssey itself. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess, you know, and that's the thing is that I'd never do PvP combat, for example. Just never. There's just nothing about it that interests me at all. I've watched a couple of fights before, but it's like watching people do PvP in the Division and stuff. For me, it just basically chicken dancing in front of each other's faces to not get hit by the lasers, and it's like that's pretty much a lot of it. I have seen one with somebody doing PvP with some quite interesting builds though. Kathina, you should still be doing stuff about yours. I feel you have a lot of people following you, and I know you've only made a few videos, but they were all like kind of interesting to watch and showed various builds. I think it's something you should keep up to date with as well. Why did you not continue that, by the way? Well, I'm sure people in like Syria and Iraq make curries, types of curried food when they're in battle. But I get you. Well, it's like people like interesting stuff, don't they? I mean, my subscriber thing hasn't really ever really gone up and down since forever. I know I stopped streaming for a while, but even as I was streaming, it just stopped going up. It seems like it only goes up when there's a peak in game traffic. I think everybody else how YouTube works now, everybody just gets redirected to what they were looking at. There's kind of YouTube's at its worst algorithm at the moment. I've never seen it as bad as it is. It even makes me go away from it at times. This is the thing, and that's not what they want. So sometimes I'll just be going, it's repeating the same fucking thing all the way down the list, like, and then I'll just be like, I've had enough of this. Because unless you go on one of the specific tabs like gaming or whatever, it just shows you what you've already been watching, basically. Or maybe I don't watch enough to give it. I'm very, very choosy about my subscriptions, so maybe it's that. Are we nearly there yet? I need a wee. Right. Oh, shouldn't jump over under a red sun. That's a dangerous technique. Oh, I remember you saying, yeah. Oh, it's a shame. But having said that, I've got an Xbox and I have a lot of problems with my gaming PC some games it doesn't play well at all, even though they're at the recommendations, and I play around with them and it never seems to change anything. My Xbox is just turn it on and play it and I get a 4K experience. I mean, there's no arguing with that. I honestly say the only reason I keep PC gaming is like for Elite, Flight Simulator, all the simulators, to be honest. Pretty much nothing else. Everything else now is on Xbox. I buy cheap CD keys here and there and just play on Xbox. And now I'm banned from buying games because Swifty has far too many games that he hasn't completed and got a bit annoyed with himself, so I've banned myself from that. I did buy myself one of these little retro console things the other day, but it didn't work properly. And I was like, if it can't work properly, I can't stream it. So it was a cheap one, so I might have to look into getting a better one. And that was to bring back the old retro stream, because to be honest with you, I used to really, really, really enjoy doing Ineffectual Retro, and I think I stopped just before my computer started acting up, and then when it kind of acted up, I used to get bored of having to restart and everything. So the retro stream just went by the wayside, unfortunately. Yeah, Game Pass got a lot of things coming to it. Game Pass is the first thing where I think it's worth it. I really do. Especially if you buy your subscription by the month and you don't allow them to auto renew it. My god, you can save some serious cash. The only thing is they turn on the auto renew all the time, the thieving buggers. So if you're not on the ball and you don't turn it off again, they take another payment from your account. How can there be 2 jumps left? I've done about 6 jumps since it was 5. I mean, I've never played Diablo or anything. I'm not that interested in that one, but Games Pass has got something for everybody and it does grow, so and games that they take off, they only take them off for a couple of months. They generally come back, and quite often when they do take them off, they're on sale, which is why I think they might take them off. It might be some deal they have with the publisher, so they seem to take stuff off as they go on sale, and then when it goes back up to usual price, it seems to come back onto Game Pass. Played Control on there. Quite like Control. I didn't play a lot of it though. We only got a short way into it. It's a bit like Alan Wake. I love it, but the experience is quite, I don't know. It's similar to some days I want to watch Twin Peaks. I couldn't watch Twin Peaks every day, and that's how I feel about Remedy games. Like all of them, I feel exactly the same. It's like I want to play, but I don't feel in the mood today. Hey Mike, what's up, player? Play on. Has anybody been to see June 2? Holy mother of mothery things. So I went to see it Monday night. I'm gonna be honest, I was a little high. Or very high. And a little bit drunk. But I got VIP seats because they were on special offer. Because it was a Monday, I think. I got those. And I put it in full recliner right underneath the screen and sat back and just enjoyed. And I'm going to be honest with you, that movie is something different. Something very different. Absolutely beautiful it was. The only thing I didn't like is there's a joke in it, and it's actually a really funny joke, but it didn't feel like it belonged in the movie. And that's the only... because the movie's very serious in of itself, you know. I need this to disappear, so we'll track a. Hey. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's have a look at this place, Ronama. I didn't know some of the systems here had proper names. Quite interesting. And it has a population. Hang on. I didn't even know there was people living in the Witchhead Nebula. I really didn't. I thought that most people, the people who lived furthest from the bubble, were either in Colonia, but that doesn't count because it's Colonia, or somewhere down here, like in the HIP section. I didn't realise there was actually people living out here. That's mental. Oh, and we've got a group tag we can move towards there. I'm not sure what it is. So we might move towards that next. Oh, sorry, after the Witchhead Nebula. So, interesting. Okay, so now we're out here. We're going to redirect. So we'll go out of realistic mode. We'll go into sun, not that one, sun mode. We'll take out these ones. I'll keep the A-type. I'll keep the A-type, and we'll take out K and M. So we're just going to go GFA for the time being, and we'll take out non-sequence stars. And I've forgotten how you do the recalculate for this one. Forgotten. Is it up here? No, it's not up here. I always thought it was just apply it to root. Yeah. But I don't feel it did anything there. Oh, you bugger. Run them out. Alright, okay, we can do it this way. That'll do. Right, only 10 jumps. Only 10 I know what I've done. Route settings, economical dial. Right. Recalculate that route. Come on, I knew you'd do that. Right, where's that fuel star? So we'll do it there. And then we'll do the second part once we've done that. So 29 jumps, okay. Let's get a move on then. So, let's get going. So I'll come back to the chat in a sec. Just let me get this point in the right direction, and I will read as I jump. Right, here we go. So I'm looking back roughly where I'm... Oh, bloody hell, oh no. There you go, control is coming back on. It is, yeah. I've got it now, though. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, June, I'm going to be honest with you, June Part 1, I absolutely loved. I loved Denis Villeneuve, Sicario, Passengers. Blade Runner 2049 I didn't like, but I actually watched it again recently, and I'm like, okay, it's actually really good. It was just my brain wasn't even there for it. It's a bit of a cop-out storyline, and I'm gonna go on record and say Denis Villeneuve plagiarized some storylines from Detroit Become Human, and I was pretty thought that was a bit crap. But having said that, it is a computer game. People are watching cinema, and they wouldn't have maybe realised. So okay, let's have a look. Let's do a proper scan in here. See where we are. It's been a few days since I've been doing this, so gotta make sure that I'm doing it properly. Right. Ah, so there's only 2 bodies, Swifty. Jump your dial. But if ever you do get round to it, Kathina, you can add me. I can't remember what my name is on Xbox now though. Get me Xbox thing up on my phone. Xbox. There you go. Oh no, it might just be a son, but we'll double check it. Say my name, say my name. It's Ricard78. Ricard as in the drink, and then 78. And if you want to add me, like, if ever you want to go through it, I'll play through New York again. Did it come out after Blade Runner? I actually didn't know. But that wasn't the only one where there was something a bit fishy. I just can't remember. Did it really come out a year after? I thought it was the opposite way around. I thought the film came out a year after. Alright, well then I shouldn't blame him. Because that means that David Cage nicked it, and I'm quite surprised that he did, because his story arcs are normally quite interesting of themselves. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it is. It pretty much is. But Arrival is just an absolutely superb movie. Passengers is absolutely amazing. And Sicario, just I remember first time I watched Sicario, I just couldn't believe how good it was. Why are we only having why are we having nothing in our systems time after time? Well, I'm hoping we find something interesting. I know we've got a fair few jumps to do, but even so. Do you think that there's many empty solar systems around? I would have thought that, like, I don't know. I've just look, another one. Just a bit weird. Game's not broken, is it? That's like 29 jumps, so four systems and no planets. Yeah, but I think they have to do that a lot now, don't they, when you're playing an MMO, because it's like it's the MMO way, isn't it? It's hard to, but having said that, I do know some MMOs where, like, for example, Cyberpunk, where you can have different voices. There's also one game. Part of me wants to say one body in this whole system. Seriously, it's on a wind-up. It's on a wind-up. There's what, an asteroid belt? A transient signal source? I wonder what that is. Do you think it's somebody who's crashed? Degraded emissions. Yep. Somebody who blew the ship up by accident. Right, let's keep going. But how did Far Cry 6 improve on it? I thought that was voiceless. Or is that the one I'm thinking where you could hit... you could change pitch and things? I'm super forgetful about some things, but I did like Far Cry 6. But again, it's one of those games I don't think I'll ever complete it. My only problem with Far Cry, the previous Far Cry, with the religious sect... I'm going to have to cough again, sorry, I'm going to cover the microphone, hang on. Look, another bloody 2 bodies and nothing else. Yeah, as I was saying, the only thing I didn't like about... no, it's going to be another 2 sun system. What the hell's going on? Is the game broken? Or is this area known for being planetless? Come on, Marshall, my specialist. Marshall's actually really bloody helpful. Alright, I don't know why I thought that about Far Cry 6. Because I played 5 and 6, and I really liked the story in number 5. There was just something about it I really, really, really liked. And but I started playing it, and for me, and the same is kind of happens with Far Cry 6, is it became unplayable because every time you were trying to go somewhere to do something, because the map in Far Cry 6 feels a little bit bigger, but their maps for an open world seem actually quite small when you compare them to something like Assassin's Creed or Watch Dogs or even The Division maybe. Division 1 map's actually quite small. Yeah, things just kept happening all the time when you were trying to do something, and you know, you'd be scoping out a building and a cougar would jump on you from behind, and it just got so annoying. And it drove me wild because it was one of the, I think it was on Games Pass, so it was one of the, you know, kind of like when the games kind of I'm getting forgetful now. All the updates are committed to it, you know, so you get like the best version of it. But with Far Cry, it always just feels like, yeah, they must have fixed it. They want the map to be like this. They want the experience to be like this. And I just didn't understand it, but kind of just how I am in general sometimes. So none of these are actually have been looked at, so I just need to go back and run through them because I forgot to start up my... There we go. We have a biological. So we're going to stop. I'm just going to check this other one. No, we don't have anything on that one. Okay, so we'll just go back down here a little bit and see if we can unlock a couple here. Get them scanned. I don't like it when you have to go in. Oh, this is probably an asteroid anyway. But there's another in. But there's nothing there. Okay. Right. So. So we got this one with a think. Oh, hang on. I can't go 410,000 light seconds. I will in the future. But no, I can't go that far. And what I mean by in the future is when I leave the bubble to do the big exploration trip, then I would do that. Because I don't care if it takes me like a while to do a system. That's the way I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to look for the gas giant first, because quite more often than not, if you can find the gas giant, you'll find everything else. There we go. Now watch them all pop in as we go in looking at this gas giant here. It actually seems like there might be a couple of gas giants hiding somewhere. Oh, there we go. There's a Rocky. If there's any around this one, we can go to them. If there isn't, we'll just move on. It's geological, but I'm not going to travel for a geological. Geological 2. So yeah, this little trip I'm doing here is just, it's just a little trip out to. It's saying there's another one in there. I never saw it. Ah, there we go. I forgot if you pop out and back in, sometimes it'll take you right to the thing you were looking for. We've still got something out here. Still got something. It's more of an... No, that's that B one. Okay, let's go off up here and have a look. No? Try this way. We'll just move on to the next system, I think. Not doing very well there. Oh, wait, that's the one that's some light years away. Right, I'll have a look at another look at the chat now. I'm jumping. 1 second. All right, thank you, Marshall. Good man. You always get the information to me. Yeah, I probably think I gave up before I realised how much interaction there was, but it just... I think I actually chose the female character, but I haven't actually played Odyssey yet. And this is why I was saying I can't have any more games now, not until Grand Theft Auto 6, I think. I've got Odyssey, need to play through it at some point. I think I've got Odyssey, or just got it through Game Pass. I might just have it through Game Pass. I started Valhalla, and I really like that because in the map when you get to England, they've actually got the River Tees, which is where I grew up, because I grew up in all that area. In fact, Odin's... there's a hill where I live called Odin. Its original name was Odin's Hill, and its name, Rosebery Topping, would be, when you translate it, it's like Rosebery was the village underneath, and then Topping would be the Vikings' name for Topping. So it was like changed to that, but they were saying that that's the Viking word for the hill. We've got a fair few Viking settlements have been found in that area as well. It's a heck of a place to grow up. Even if you do have crappy parents. But it's a good place to grow up. Definitely. It's just, I think as a kid living there, you're just naturally more interested in history and stuff. Right, let's see what we have in this one. Does it get boring? I mean, I've been really enjoying it. But the problem with me is I get bored just in general quite easily with games. If a game's set in a city I like or something like that, it'll normally drag me in much more. So the setting will drag me in even more. Or so for me, it's like setting or storyline. Both those things will drag me in. Graphics. Oh, 7 biologicals. It has been mapped though, but it doesn't say anything about first footfall. So we've actually come across a decent one. So let's just tag that if we can. Thank you very much. So that one How do we do it? Anyway, 2A. I know it's 2A. Do we just hang over it and do the... No, I think you have to do it when you were there, Swifty. Oh, it's because it's not 2A, Swifty. Which one have you not... Oh, what have I done there? Right, I'll check it out in a minute. Oh, in fact, I'll actually run my thing. So just give me a second. I'm just going to go out of the stream a second so I can start up my exploration. Oh, where is it? Come on, desktop there. My exploration app. That one, isn't it? And look, the Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy. That's the one.
Exploration Buddy at your service. EDSM reports high metal content. World 1 has a value of 500,000 credits.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Thank you. 2A has nice biologicals. Right, so it is 2A that has nice biologicals. Seven biologicals is a bloody lot. Thought you'd be flying out here, Marshall. I'm only kidding. Marshall's ethical, I think. I'd love to see, actually, when I'm out in the black, I would love to just be bobbing along and see Marshall's name somewhere. That would really, really make my trip.
Possible occurrence of valuable
species, and there's a biological.
Predicted on IC Body 7A.
Okay, so
occurrences of one potentially valuable species predicted on IC Body 7A.
So she seems to have picked up something on that one, so I'll have a look at it and see whether it tallies up. It doesn't automatically tell you if there's a good one there, it just says possibility, and then you kind of, in the app you get like a possibility rating, and it gives you a good idea whether you should go down or whether just to forget about it. And that's why I quite like it. So let me just have a look. Unfortunately, I can't show it in stream because I haven't got it set up, but it's okay. So the one with 2 on, when it was saying what the distance it is, 5,000 light years. Okay, that second body I might have a look at, because I think from orbit I'll be able to tell if it's good or if it's not good. And if it is good, there's a very good thing down there. And then the one with 7 on, we'll have to wait till we get there to scan it. So maybe do the 5. Is it 5A? Maybe do the 5A one first. No, 7A. We'll do the 7A one first. Is it landfall planets and moons that you select? It's been a while. 7A? No, it's not. It's all... So it wasn't 7A, was it? Was it 2A? Yeah, it is the landfall planets, you Doyle. 7A and 2A. Okay, yeah. So it's the 7A one we want to go to first, because that's the furthest. I'll set it to Super Cruise just for a second, so I can have a look at the stream and stuff. I shouldn't miss it. I'll just knock it down a little bit so it travels a bit, just so it travels that little bit faster. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a shame, like, if you didn't like it. I was playing the, I vowed to play the Assassin's Creed, I've forgotten its name, Egypt. I vowed to play that one to the end, and I have a lot of hours in it, and I still haven't 100%ed it. It's mental. I think I've finished the main storyline, but there's other side storylines available or something like that. I can't remember last time I turned it off out of frustration. And that one drove me. I just felt like, this is great. There was a big map, there was lots of things to do, but I'm thinking, like, I know I'm trying to 100% it, but even so, some of the missions were just drawn out and long. Had you travelling around the map, it was just crazy. Like, it was just too much. Even if you fast travelled and stuff, which I try not to fast travel. I'll do it if I was streaming something, but I don't generally do it in normal play. I like to, well, in some games I do, but in general I do like to like look around the map and everything. 40,000 like that's, well, you know, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it properly. $15, $14, $13, $12. There we go. Okay, so we're going to slow down, and I'm actually going to take the active cruise off because we really don't need it. Not by doing that, Swifty, you dial. There's no saving him. You're on a. I know. Just get on with it. Right, and then wherever the hell 5A is, which I absolutely have no idea at the moment because I can't bloody see it. I can see 5. I can't see 5A. But whatever, we'll get on to it. Oh, no, I didn't, but it's because piracy stuff doesn't really bother me. Doesn't really interest me, sorry. But having said that, it honestly wouldn't surprise me. Ubisoft's really weird because they seem to get the most talented people to do their like graphical work, so the design work. I don't mean the actual like animation and stuff. I'm on about this, you know, like when you're in London and the brickwork sampled from a photograph in reality and whatnot. The people who put all that artwork together do an amazing job, but the business end of it, where the game kind of comes more into it, it's like they will really cut some corners sometimes. Then you've got a team like Massive who over deliver every time, I think. I mean, I'm not playing the Division years later. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I do play it every now and again a little bit, but I'm not doing the seasons and all that stuff because it's too repetitive. But did I get my money out of the storyline and the extra parts to the OG game? Yeah, I more than got my money's worth, and to this day I still get more money's worth. So, you know, it's kind of that type of thing where you're like, okay, I know that yeah, it's got Funticular down there, I think, so I think that's the one we're looking for. Let me just double check. Funticular, come on. Oh no, it's updated it. Oh, that's... No, yeah. Funticular and Bacterium. Funticular. I just want to look up the other one it was telling me. Funticular. How much is Funticular worth? That's what I'm worried about. Funticular's the cheap one, isn't it? I'm going to do a quick image search. I should really know these things by now. And Marshall gave me a bloody thingy sheet. Funticular. Yeah, I think these are the really, you only get like 1 million for them or something. I'm just checking it on the Deep Space Network. Yeah, I don't think Funticular's worth much. And it's a 500 meter one as well. Because it's an ice planet, this, so it's going to be the ice Funticular. Yeah, I think it's not worth it. Let me go by. Marshall will tell me if I've shot myself in the foot, but I don't think I have. I think that's like a really cheap one. I'd get some money for it though, wouldn't I? But let's concentrate on the 7. The one with 7 on, because that's, we can only do but fill up there. So it was 5A, wasn't it? So why is 5A disappeared? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have I just done this wrong? Because it's 2A Swifty. Yeah. Fucking pillock. You can see it right in front of you. You absolute moron. Right, let's just move on. Where is my head? Jeez Louise, come on, let's pedal it. Oh yeah, that's the one we... Yeah, actually, you know what? After it grows in crevices. I find it in crevices. I hope nobody just joined the stream just at that point with that sentence. Sorry about the creaking, I'm just moving around, shuffling, trying to get into my position because I don't think I've been sat down correctly since I came in. Now, going forward, I have some plans for my summer. I might be doing like a big walk in the mountains, so when I do, I'll be posting some things. So I hope you all at least follow me along for it. I might do like a fair few days. Crevice. Oh, quick question, Marshall, because I did have it in my head earlier to remind me. I don't suppose you live anywhere close to West Memphis, do you, in Arkansas? It's actually pronounced Arkansas, Kathina, but they don't accept it. They keep saying it's Arkansas. Go look at it. It's Arkansas. Yeah, I think I'm good with around like 80 to 100 physical hours of play. Crap, I've gone too fast. But it doesn't matter. What does it matter? We're not landing at a station or anything. Slow down, you mother lover. Right, there we go. Right, back to the flow. Yeah, I think if you get like 100 physical hours out of it, I think that's okay. There are games like Grand Theft Auto I remember when they said, oh, Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be a bit shorter than 4 because people complained about the length. And I'm like, which people? Are these the people who pay money for GTA Online? You mean the mental ones? Like, who doesn't want more of a game if it does it well? The problem is when all the online games, it's just about repetition. And I'm talking actual content. But I have a feeling, I don't know why, I don't know if there's going to be a Grand Theft Auto Online 2.0 that everybody's talking about. And I do have a reason for them not to have it, and that is, and it's been said, they're already making lots of money still through Grand Theft Auto Online, and most of the people who are still playing it are really invested in it because they spent a lot of money. So I have a feeling they won't bring Grand Theft Auto Online to Grand Theft Auto 6. I think they might in the future, but I mean like serious future, then they may. But I think they will also oh, I just did it the wrong way. Never mind. But I will get 100%. I think they'll even make single player content for this one. I don't know how much. Right, we've got predation. I always try and like look straightforward. Okay, so there's a problem. Tussock grows in an area where something else doesn't. So let me just see that one and that one. Is there any crossover? Oh, there is. That looks like a crossover point. Let me just try and spot another. That's close, Swifty. Have a look at the top. No, that's literally piece for piece in a different part. I'm just going to move a bit close to the planet. I'm going to come out of this, so we'll leave it with the tussock for now. Oops. And I'm just going to come around the planet a little bit. I saw quite a good spot there, and I've still got my eye on it. And it seemed to have a crossover, so I'm going to have a really good look at this area here, and then I think we might try and get it somewhere close to blue as well, you know, so the dark blue, sorry, so we get a bit of both. Because I think if we can get a bit of both, we might hit the mother lode. So it's kind of this bit right ahead of me that I was looking at before. Yep, we've got some blue bits. We've got a dark blue bit, we've got a light blue bit, and we have a what looks like a flat area right there. So this could be a really good spot here. Because of the dark blue, I'm like, do we go in this little spot there and then move over to that, or do we just head somewhere like as in between the two as you can? But of course you don't see these colours once you're down planet side. It all looks the same, so it's about making hard decisions sometimes. So I think I'm going to put it down somewhere like here, just in front of me there. And then I know like the dark blues off must be mountainy off to my left, so we'll keep that in mind. Right, just put my nose where the blue line is. Okay, we've got some flat here, so yeah. And then over there. Oh, it's not a mountain actually, it's the opposite. It's a big crater, so that's let me know what that is as well. So I think we're going to try and start down here. And we'll have a look here and see what we can't find. Oh, there you go. That looks like something straight away. And it looks like some type of bacteria. I'm looking at other stuff. Yeah, we got some other things around here as well. So we'll see what the distance is on this black bacteria, because I don't actually know. So we'll look for a landing spot. Hopefully we'll get it here. Oh, there's 3 things here. This is good. There we go, straight in. I didn't notice the tussock. Right, let me just have a quick look at the chat before I disembark. Crevice. Yeah, I know. So let's have a look what we've got down here. So I'll just make sure I've got the right suit on, which is the Artemis suit, and we shall disembark. I'm actually going to disembark on foot just for the moment. So it was off here, wasn't it? Oh, this is good stuff. This is expensive, isn't it? First footfall, yay! So we've got some there, and then I noticed it did look like there was some grassy stuff. Ah, there it is. Yeah, yeah. So there is stuff. So let's. I might have to go back in and get the old thing with the wheels though, because I have a feeling this might want me to go like 500 meters or something. Let's check my buddy. Yeah, this one's 500 meters. Stratum Peleus? Peleus? Okay, right. Let's get the SRV out then. Isn't Oseus the one that looks like a UFO that's crashed in the ground? Or am I mixing that up? Deploy. So I think when we come out, we'll just drive straight on towards those mountains and see what we get at. There we go. There's some, but we're not at 500 meters yet, so we're just going to keep going for a moment, seeing if we can't find anything. Oh. Oh, there we go, up here. Is that a big lump of it there? This should be 500 meters, shouldn't it? This must be 500 meters. I wonder if it's not working properly. Oh, it's only one that looks like that, right? Right, where's my bloody... Oh no, that won't be 500 meters, will it? I'll just let it... Oh, it's like 464. What a douche. Some over here. Yes. Okay.
Clonal colony range of Stratum Peleus.
Yeah, you say that now, you old bag. Look at this. It's going to go entering as soon as I get here.
Entering clonal colony range of Stratum Peleus.
Don't like her. Right.
Leaving
Okay,
clonal
we'll
colony
go.
range of Stratum
I know
Peleus.
I'm leaving clonal colony. This is the one I was on about, whatever that is. Some type of tussock, isn't it? I can't quite eyeball them all yet, but I think that's what it is. So yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is, but I was blown away by the new Grand Theft Auto trailer. I really was. Because you know that's what you're going to get. With other games you don't, but with Rockstar you do. I just really, there's a part of me actually that is the only concern I have is that the Rockstar that exists now is no longer Rockstar. It is entirely a different company. All the original people have left now. So the reason I say that is because that makes a big difference for us as players. Whoops. At least we'll get this stuff easily because I know where this is now. But there was another plant over here that I haven't seen on this side, so I don't know why I'm not doing the proper jumping or the proper way of jumping anyway. To move around. I love how you can see your tire tracks. I wonder how much do you know, Marshall? Have you tried it out? How much distance of tire tracks it actually maps in the game? If you wonder why I bought this as Avi, I just bought it because it looks cooler on the planet. I wish you could dismantle the gun actually. It just looks 10 times better than the other scavenger. Than the scavenger, sorry. Right, okay, let's Now Marshall went, not Marshall, Malcolm was first telling me about this SRV and giving me details about it. And one of the things he said, it's not very fast. And I'm like, this is perfect for me. I don't need faster. I can't go faster because that happens. So, you know, for me, this is kind of the speed that Miss Daisy needs to go at. So I think it's good for me. These are so these must be osseous ones as well. But these don't normally grow. That doesn't normally grow on the flat. I'm telling you that now. Come on, please. This must be outside. Must be. Sometimes this app doesn't tell you, so you have to get out to have a look. Alright, that's quite a lot then, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It might actually only do the clonal colony thing on foot. That's exactly 500 meters. Oh yeah. So one of these should, even if it's that little one over there, one of them should light up. Oh, this one does. Cool. So I don't know why it doesn't do that leaving colonial thing when... should I do the tussock now? Because we can fly over here in the ship. The reason I'm saying it is because... kind of not a fan of... oh, there's a bacteria here as well, but this will be a 500 meter one as well, and I don't want to run 500 meters for a bacteria, but at least it means we can check one off the list. Yep, that's definitely... I've not seen this one before, actually. I don't think. Oh, I might have. It looks like little worms. I don't know if I have. Marshall, do you have any information on that one? I think there's some tussock here. Just here, yeah. It looks like it's coming in. Yeah, so we'll sample the tussock. Tussock what? Cultural. Nice name. Right. How long did it take you to get bored of Starfield, Kathina? If you don't mind me presuming. Are you still playing Starfield, Mike? I know Mike was still playing it. And you know what I haven't played, and it's crazy, but again, it's because I have to be in the mood, is
colony range of Tussock Cultro.
The Cyberpunk add-on. Still haven't played it. Yeah, I tend to, like, in this kind of phase when I'm doing this type of stuff, I tend to just don't bother with them, you know? Oh, actually we'll go over there. It'll make better sense to get the 3. I think we'll have to pop back in the ship to do a couple of the next bits, because I think it's all on, like... I'll try and drive a bit further out here, actually. This is the perfect speed for me. This thing doesn't skid when you're turning as much. I did think there was some out here, actually. But if there isn't, we'll just go... Oops, daisy. We'll just go down here where we went before. Because there was definitely some... Hang on, where is the down bit? Is it through here? Oh, it might be here. I like the sound of this one, actually, as well. This SRV. It just sounds nicer. Yeah, so one of the reasons I came out actually to do another Nebula trip was to come out and get some first footfalls and some scans, because obviously I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, so I've got all my upkeep to pay for, and I just thought this would probably be the easiest way to do it. Nice one, because there's some somewhere kind of right here. I remember landing and seeing it, so I'll get out here and have a quick look around, and then we'll jump in the ship for the other one. I don't need to get all 7 species. Don't intend to get all 7 species. Just the ones that are going to be good for me. There it is. Okay. I hope it doesn't say entering clonal colliery space, because I didn't realise this one was closer. No, we're okay. We're in good form. I'll get back to the chat in a second. There we go. So there's our second full sample. And then, of course, we get quadruple its value because nobody's been here before and got it. So, hashtag bonus. Literally. I don't like those graphics glitches there. Don't know why I don't like them. They're not scary or anything. They just don't like it. I noticed it doing it before. Yeah, this SRV feels so much more realistic. This is... Oh, have I got out of it, you Doyle? What an idiot. It's a shame it's not idiot-proof. That's the only thing I'm going to say. That's the only thing I'm going to say. It's a shame it isn't idiot-proof. Then it would be perfect for me. Right. Lift off of your ship. I love the fact I can still see my tracks. Just makes me laugh. These ones I don't know what the distance on them is actually. No idea. Hang on, I've missed some stuff here, so I'm just trying to look back a bit. What had 150 hours, Kathina? Look, these are flashing as well. I don't like it. I don't think I've scanned this plant before. I've scanned one similar. Osteospiralis. I really don't think I've done that one. What's the distance on this one? I think an osseous is like 800 meters, maybe. This is the one I think might be a bitch. I think that's 800 meters. Like I said, it doesn't always show, and in the ship you really can't always work it out. Oh yeah, sorry. So Starfield, yeah, and it's no. I mean, to be honest with you, I know kind of what happens by accident. It wasn't me. It was somewhere else I found it. And yeah, sorry, I'm asking you to bloody reiterate my questions. I think Swifty has undiagnosed ADD, you know. Right. Yes, so what was the distance? See, I've already forgotten the bloody distance. This bloke here literally flies by the seat of his pants. And technically, I would be the worst type of explorer.
Leaving clonal colony range of osseous spiralis.
I mean, I do come from a family of explorers. Our surname was different then. We were called the Donner Party. But we were big explorers in the United States. There's maybe one American giggle into that. Right, here's this. This one's definitely 600 meters, so we know we've got that. We know we've got that kind of distance now for sure. I just don't want to fly too far in this direction because we've got to fly back. Oh, so it was off on the port side. There it is. I do love my ship, by the way. The exploration ship kit for the Diamondback is great. If why they didn't make one for the Dolphin, I'll never know. An exploration kit for the Dolphin just would be brilliant. You need an exploration kit and a cruise kit. And those two things are going to make your Dolphin great. Yeah, definitely. I think I paid something for. I think I paid for the upgrade or something, but it wasn't worth it. But I think it was for early access. I think that's what. Oh, I think I see one there. That should be 800 meters if that's one here. Is that one or is that a different thing? No, that's one. It's just in a very odd position. Wait, yeah. Right, and then we can go down in the flat area and have a good mooch about down there. This would have actually been a better place to land in, because I can see there's just lots more stuff. But if I'd have landed here, I have a feeling I'd have probably lost sight of where the blooming crater was. So let's just stick to what we know. Actually, it's not even the crater I'm thinking of at the moment. It's the flat land. That's what I'm thinking of. Right, okie dokie, got that one. Woohoo! I haven't seen it actually, but the python... Yeah, I think I know which one the python is off the top of my head. I'll have to check it out. Does the python have an ice white that can be added to it as well? Because I feel the explorer thing only seems to work for some reason for me with ice white. It has to kind of look scientific, you know? Right, I think we're pointing roughly in the right direction here, so we'll know because we're going to go up for a moment. Oh, I didn't realise we have a crater here. That's a good start. Craters always help. Something to do with the makeup of the craters. I was reading or watching a YouTube video where they were saying like craters basically will house a lot of the things you need because the game doesn't exactly know what the difference between rock and the ground is inside the crater. I don't know how true that is. We'll soon find out. I'm seeing something pop in here, but I don't know what it is. But it is something new, I think. Growing alongside the bacteria. An interesting one. It's definitely a new one. This might actually be a different bacteria, I don't know. And there was loads of good places to land there, and I land in what? The bumpiest part, and it's like, yeah, you can land here, no problem. I don't think I was upset or anything, but yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I don't know, if you buy early, I mean, when I buy early access, that's what I'm buying. Like, I'm not buying anything else. If you get an extra skin or something, I couldn't give a damn about that. I'm just wanting access to the game early. And I look at it along the lines of, is it what I'd pay to go to the cinema? Oh, I've already sampled that one, I forgot. I thought, oh no, because I knew, because I was looking for a new one, wasn't I? See if it was new, but it wasn't. Yeah, so I kind of think, well, is it as cheap as a cinema ticket? If it is, well, that's a night's. Look at that little, like, the animation of the satellite dish turnaround. I don't know. There's just something. It really feels like, it belongs in exploration. Okay, good. If it gives good money with a bonus, that's all we need to know. Actually, we do need to know the distance on it. So I'm just looking at what I might have made so far. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 18, 22, 3, 6, 9, 12, 32, 33. I think I'll be like 34, 35 million for this planet. I can't remember what my upkeep is. Oh, there's loads of this stuff here. Well, I say loads, but it just popping in. Good stuff. This is where we can like do the quick landing and get out and there's something else here as well. That's the thing. So I'm going to just have a look at the distance on it. On this one, it's only like 150 meters. So we don't have to go far. We can stay on foot for this. Right, there was something that I saw right in front of us. I'll go check it out in a sec, because we're going to do this on foot anyway. So 150 meters isn't far. Oh, these ones are flowering. The other ones weren't flowering. That's cool. Yeah, that's the only thing. You have an absolute point there, which I actually kind of agree with. But there's another one. Look, this is new, isn't it? Or is it one of them that's exploded? I'll remember that it's there anyway. Does it say, Swifty, you know when you point your thing over it, it'll tell you that you have to change or... Ooh, so it is. It's going to be almost impossible to spot with rocks. What was that one, Marshall? Do you know that one? Oh, we've got the tussock. That's already scanned. Yeah, so it's going to say sample unavailable, blah, blah, blah.
Leaving clonal colony range available.
There we go. So you really don't have to go far with this one. But that other one I'm a bit dubious about getting here because it doesn't seem like there's lots of it about. The hands is a very strange thing in this game because it doesn't fit it, and you're absolutely right. And like a one-handed thing like that I can kind of deal with, but you know what I can't deal with? This. I can't deal with that. It's all wrong. I feel like I'm gliding a meter above the sand. Like it's weird. I've never enjoyed it. Did I just get the sample? Or am I being an idiot? Are you being an idiot, Swifty? I think I am. No, I did get it because there's none of the others. So, should I take one of this and hope that I come across others? At least I might actually know what the distance is for it. This is going to be so hard to find on this planet, though. Hectoria. Okay, I might just actually need... It might just be growing... Actually, that doesn't happen a lot, but I have seen it before. I was going to say it might just be growing randomly here. Again, because this crater has... Apparently the crater has like an issue where it doesn't always know what it should be putting where. And so you can find things that you shouldn't necessarily find there. Or you wouldn't necessarily find there. But yeah, because this one that I'm looking for now is impossible to look for from the air.
Colony range of Cactoida lapis.
Cactoida lapis. Oh yeah, this is actually worth quite a lot as well, isn't it? And this one's only 300 meters. So now one thing I have learned is if you're not sure, you can actually, if you point the front of your nose over a biological, it'll flash like that. You see, like a camera flash. So this can actually help you sometimes when you're not sure if something's a rock or not. Whoops, a daisy. There's one. I see them. There's like 5 of them here, so I'm guessing they're just around deeper into the as we go deeper into the crater. Literal space legs, yeah. Yeah, it's just, like it... But again, you know, I actually wonder if this game wasn't even designed to have space legs, like in any way, shape or form. And the whole Odyssey thing was literally Frontier panicking that they needed to get space legs out, which is why, like, there's weird stuff like you can go on the you can go all around your fleet carrier and everything, but you can't go around your ship. You can go around the space stations, you can't go around your ship. Like, there's obviously something that withheld it. And I always feel that Odyssey actually literally may have been something that was like, where can we staple it onto the current code? And they basically did the best they could with it. Because I really, like, when it was first announced, I was like, why the hell's there not been a code upgrade with it? Like, it made 0 sense. Right, I'm just getting my eyeballs open here because I can't see another one of those things. But I don't expect them to be everywhere. Seeing plenty of other stuff. I'm seeing something in the distance that looks like it might be a bit promising, actually, but I don't want to go too fast either. Was I maybe a bit too high? Because, like, the tussock's popping in now. Whoops, it easy. Is that one? I think I've seen one. And there's actually a bacteria down here. Oy. I don't know what the distance is on this bacteria. We'll see. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is that I think with the failure of everything else, Frontier might have realised that this is their baby, nothing else. They can buy the rights to Formula 1, they can buy the rights to Jurassic Park. It isn't keeping the lights on. It's not keeping the lights on. The only other game that actually does better than Elite is I've forgotten the name of it, the theme park one, which is super popular, but it's a very, very specific crowd, that one. I'd say maybe more specific than Elite fans or space fans. This one, I think we need 500 meters, don't we? I didn't realise I'd plunked down right on top of one. I really didn't. If I'd have known, I'd have scanned it. Yeah. I think they had to, Kathina. I think that's the thing. I don't think they had a choice. I think it was like, we have to stick with the original gameplay that's been designed because there's serious limitations. So I really hope that now they've seen all they need to do, and this is me, I'm a business expert, you know, all they need to do is beat Star Citizen to publishing. Right, I think we're done in this area. I don't think I've seen anything else. So we need to go up and have a look at the mountainous area. So I'm just going to go up a little bit and then have a look. Right, okay. I think 2 or 3 kilometers up is good enough to get a look. So I'm kind of looking. I'm going to have a look on the mountain part down here, but then we'll have a look for this crater. So I'll just go down here, just make sure we haven't missed anything. I think we've scanned 4 different types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types. So we're only actually looking for 2 more, and one of them's a bacterium, and the other one is Frutetia, which I think is a cavernous one, I think. If I remember rightly. I might be remembering wrongly. But I think that might be one that in the cavern areas. I'm just going to make sure it's not this. This does look like the one I scanned before, but it looks... There's something about it looks just slightly different. No, now I'm up close. I think it's exactly the same. We'll roll off to the right, Swifty. So, oh, well, that's helped me a bit. The big caverns are over there, so I know they're at like 7 o'clock on my ship. Yeah, I've scanned that one. Okay. And there's Tussock as well. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter. We've got everything in this area. So I think like the 11 o'clock position or something is the big ravine. So we'll travel over there. And then off to our like 2 o'clock position here. We've got a really mountainous area. So if we don't find it in here, we'll go right up there. And that should be it. Oh. So do you think it's like right up here on this mountain then? I mean, I suppose I'm close to the mountaintop, so I might as well go have a look. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I know what Frutetia is. Yeah, okay, okay. Yes. I actually do know what that one is. Totally forgetting. Is that it? Right there. Is that it? Oh! I crapped myself there because my screen froze for a second. Come on, game. This is easy landing space here. We can land anywhere here. Yes, we can. You put your landing gear down first, Swifty, and then probably it might let you land, you know. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Landing gear deployed.
There you go. Yeah, but having said that, you know what? Star Citizen isn't that much better. I've seen gameplay and I'm like, Do you know what I do like about it? Is the planet side feels huge. Oh, did I not get the others? 3 of them? I was absolutely sure I did. Oh no. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to do this first. It would be pointless. The reason I need to do this first is because if I don't... I was bloody sure I checked it. Right, 1 second. I just need to go back and have a look at something. So it's that one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Did I test something else? This is weird. My exploration thing's telling me I've scanned everything properly. But there it was saying that I had something. Ah, it was that bacteria one I scanned, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Right, okay, we'll get on with it then. So, I don't think this one you have to go very far. I think this is one of the ones where you can literally kind of do it in a line. However, oh no, that isn't it. Okay, that's what we had down there, isn't it? Oh no, now we're not seeing it anyway. Oh, hang on, that might be some there. Very grass-based.
Leaving clonal colony range of Frutexa flab element.
There we go. Oh, it's like literally one on its own. You, lifesaver, you. I'll always spot it, Marshall, eventually. Thankfully, I do have, like, there's just, like, literally 2 brain cells going on up there. And when they stop doing the Calypso, I generally get my shit together, but it's just those other times controlling it. I might have to go in a funny direction here. I might have to go back in on the other side of the ship
Clonal colony
because
range of Frutexa flabellum. Entering clonal colony range of Frutexa flabellum.
it might be down there actually.
Leaving clonal colony range of Frutexa flabellum.
I'm seeing something right in front of me here, just there. And again, it's on its own, so I'm really hoping. But it is in. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Is it that one? No. Okay. Oh, what's next to it? Is that another singular? Yay! Oh no, no, don't get. Oh, just buried. Right. We'll find it if we go along here, I'm sure. Is that it? No. It's just a badly for. Ah, I've seen it. Okay, we've got it. And this is actually the part of exploration. This is why I was saying earlier, Kathleen, that I really actually like the planet side exploration. If I'm on my own, I do this much faster. Oh, where's it gone? I saw some. It popped in. Where did it go? It popped in, I saw it pop in, and then I went straight towards it, and I wasn't paying attention, and... Some bullshit. Right, let's go have a look over here. We'll find some.
Entering clonal colony range of Frutexa flabellum.
Yeah, well, the problem is, love, we can be in the colony range, but we need the bloody stuff to pop in. And I'm not seeing it popping in anywhere here. That's our biggest problem. Oh, is that some on that ridge? I tell you what it is, that's what threw me off before. When some of the rocks on the ridge from Commander Soapy Joe. Has Soapy Joe got another count? Why is Joe not... Oh, please don't tell me Joe Soap's gone and got himself a second account. What's he on? Or has he just changed his name? No, he kind of changed his name.
Leaving
Oh,
clonal
did he go?
colony
Oh,
range
no,
of
he came.
Frutexa flabellum.
Right, so where's my ship there? Right, let's start looking it down. This rock is really hard to see it on because of the way the rock looks in the sunlight.
Entering clonal colony range of
I
Frutexa
think we
flabellum.
might have to go. We might have to
Clonal
take
colony
off and
range
find
of
another.
Frutexa flabellum.
You know what? This reminds me of one of the mountains I climb in the summer. Like, really, really does. And I tell you what, that's one thing they've done really well in this game is the planet side stuff is phenomenal. I love it. Oh, God. Oh, hang on. I see it, but it's a bit of a wait. What? The only thing is, with it being that far, that might not actually be that. It might be something else that jumps in. But I'm seeing like a green up in the near distance. No, that's it. That's it. It's in massive grouping of it there. So I think I just must have landed like right on the edge of where it was supposed to be appearing there. Yeah. So going back to the planet side stuff, these mountains look amazing on foot. They look different in the SRV and on the ship. When you get out on foot, these look how mountains look. Obviously without the grass and stuff on them, but they really do. Like, it really has the feel of it. It's eerily realistic in that sense. It's one of the things I give them real credit for, because nobody does it this well. Nobody else that I know has done it that well. In other games, when they do mountains, they just don't have that vastness to them at all. We finally had a bit of snow here last week, so I'm hoping to be touching a bit of snow this weekend. Oh, I'll read your message in a second, Joe. So, but I just saw it pop up, so I'll come and. So what's with the Soapy Joe? Please don't tell me you've started a second account. What are you trying to do yourself in, man? Come on, sweet pea. Let's go down here. Come on, sweet pea, jump up. No? Alright. You stay down there then. Right. Well, I think we're done with this planet now, so we can get on with the show. A lot of money made here today. That's my ship's 2 weeks paid for, I think. Or just, almost. I think I might need like six more million or something. But pretty much done. So Marshall, you were saying you lived like literally on the opposite side of the state to West Memphis. Okay. Yeah, you seem a bit more intelligent than those folks. To be honest. Right. Oh. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, no, I was joking. I think, unfortunately, a lot of us who play this game are real definite sadists. I think everybody who comes in this stream likes to be tied down and beaten with a butternut squash. I know it's true. Don't try and pretend you don't. Right, okay, so we're pretty much clear of that now, so we're going to go next jump. Oh, we're in a HIP next one. You'd work at where? I can't actually see your message because there's a love heart covering it, unfortunately. There's bloody new... Okay, there. You work at Tesco. It's not the same. And it's not just scanning the planets, it's those views on some of the planets. They're unbelievable. Like, really cool. Like the one, like when we went to the Nebula, what, 3 weeks ago now, the other Nebula. And you know, that's that's the picture I got there. That was on the dark side, but I love it. I really do. And when I'm out on the long exploration trip, then it's going to be very different. There'll be things to keep myself occupied, fun things, I think. Oh, hang on. Did we scan and do this place? Don't think we did. No, we didn't. Sounds like a water one, that one, doesn't it? It's not. Ooh, my elite ears have gone. There's something here. Right, okay. Oh, there it is, right on the edge. Oh, there was one more. Sorry, I missed that. Nothing appearing on there. I was kind of waiting for stuff to load up and everything there, but I've just realised I don't need to. Let's go down this line here. Probably should have got a little bit further away. That's got geologicals on it. Nothing in there. I don't think there's anything behind the sun, actually. Everything's like here. Nothing on that one. And these are all high metal content worlds, which sometimes you do find stuff on, but I think it's more like rocky worlds you normally find the most. Okay, now these are first discovered, not first scanned, so if there'd have actually been a decent one, I'd have probably gone and scanned it, but I think it didn't look like there's anything valuable in this system. So we'll push on to the next one. Now, to our rendezvous point, we have 19 jumps, so I don't mind a couple of systems that don't have anything. Alright, Kathina, thanks for joining me. Good to see you. Yeah, did I start with my usual thing for the stream? I don't know if I even started with that. Well, now you've got 2 accounts, Joe. You could have one exploration one and one bubble one. If you're wondering why you can hear the smacking of lips, it's because I'm drinking conservative shandy tonight. Lemon flavoured Pellegrino. And Tory Boy Shandy, is it, or something? I can't remember what people call it. Anywho, I discovered it before anybody in England. And I love this stuff. It's very tart. Very tart indeed. Right, let's... oh, we've got something here, so we'll find out what oh. Have we got something interesting? No. Bastard. Maybe I shouldn't have verbalised as much as that, but that was really annoying. I'm guessing there's an asteroid belt here. So, does the asteroids come under the metal rich or somewhere else? No, these are all rocky bodies. Can't be this many. Oops. Hang on a second. I'm just going to vape something. It won't be a minute. Lovely. Right. There's loads around here. Bet none of them have anything though. You generally find like that's what happens when there's absolutely tons of them. They just all seem to be dead. Yep. Hate to say it, I told you so. Right, sorry for screaming. Singing down the microphone there, but that song just came to mind. Because I always say these things, and you know, there's a part of me that secretly, you know, I want to see some explorable stuff. I want to go down to a planet that throws me off because it has huge mountains. You know, that's what I want. So I'm always hopeful that I just get some, like, you know, like truly spectacular planet one day. That's my biggest hope when I go out into the black, is just to discover a planet that is something, you know, something that is extraordinary in one way or another. I'm sure I'll find a few.
2 geological signals found on icy body 4C.
The one good thing actually about the it's not this exploration, but it's a different one.
2 geological signals found on icy body 4B.
That actually gives you
2 geological signals found on icy body 4A.
more information, and it'll actually tell you if you're in a system where there is something interesting, like whether it be geologicals or whatever. It comes up and tells you, know, take a look at this planet, it might be interesting. I don't know, I've forgotten the name of the app now, because I try and run it in the background just to test it out in the next few jumps, but I can't remember its name. Is it Elite Observatory? Start monitoring. Right, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I have a metal-rich body, but I can't find it. So I think we're just going to skip it, because there's not going to be anything on it. It'll be, I bet it's a standard metal-rich body. Here it is, we'll get it. Yeah.
2 geological signals
Just
found on
geologicals.
metal-rich
No,
body
I
2.
wasn't interested in the geologicals, so let's move on. Next one. I was thinking that, you know, the other week I was watching Interstellar. You know that planet they land on where the water's only like a foot deep, but the waves are like a mile high, and they come every couple of seconds or every couple of minutes. I was thinking of that. I thought exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. It's a great film, that Interstellar. Christopher Nolan, isn't it? Second to, I think he used to be number one for me, like the current, as out of current directors. But then Denis Villeneuve just started doing his stuff, and I'm like, no, Denis Villeneuve he kicks ass. Just different type of director. His films feel like they feel like watching a Spielberg movie, but with it feels like watching a Spielberg movie, but with a Kubrick feel. There's something about it. I love all of his movies. Oh no, nothing here. Okay. I would love to see like Dune on the IMAX or something. I would have loved to. My only fear, and I was just talking to somebody about it today actually, because I found out one of my old customers, he was going to see it, and I was talking to him about it, and then I saw him the next day at his business, and I just said, you know, he said, yeah, I can't wait for part 3, and I was like,
EDSM reports high metal
I think he's working on part 3 already. But I said, but after that, I don't think he'll be doing it anymore, because I think Dennis Villeneuve's one of those directors. He doesn't want to get stuck in a franchise, you know. Nolan, you know, had it with Batman. Like he said, I would love to continue, but I've got other aspirations as well. And it's true for a singular director. And that's why I just think some of those directors should become producers. And because in the 90s there was 4 directors, and I always forget one of them, but I'll try not to. Jerry Bruckheimer. Yes, Michael. So there was Jerry Bruckheimer. There was Tony Scott. There was the other Bruckheimer guy. Can't remember his name now. Hang on. It wasn't called Bruckheimer, he was called something else, but I just absolutely forget his name at the moment, so I'm just searching one of his movies that I know he directed. Do you know what? It might have actually been the 3 of them and not 4 of them. So it would be that one, wouldn't it? Oh, come on, where's the IMDb? Michael Bay, that's the other one. And you had these 3 directors who kind of all made their films exactly the same way. They had the same stylistic look to them and everything. Like there was kind of like the 3 of them came up with this kind of magic formula for action movies, and it worked. Action movies in the 90s were bloody good. All the Tony Scott films, all the Michael Bay films. I don't like Michael Bay films as much as Bruckheimer and Scott, and out of the 3 I'd probably say I prefer Tony Scott the most. God rest his soul, because obviously committed suicide. But you know, things like Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Possible occurrence of valuable species Concha renovus predicted on Rocky Body B4A. Possible occurrence of
I'll have a
valuable
look at that one.
species Frutexa acus predicted on Rocky Body B4A. Possible occurrence of valuable species Recepta delta hedronix predicted on Rocky Body B4A. Possible occurrence of valuable species Recepta umbrux
And I'd
predicted on
like...
Rocky Body B4A.
Oh, there's lots of biologicals here. Oh dear, we might not get to the... Oh, we might not get to the nebula today.
Possible occurrence of valuable species Tuvis compagibus predicted
The
on
only
Rocky Body
thing...
B4A. Possible occurrence
They haven't had
of
first
potentially
footfall
valuable
or
species
mapping any of
predicted on
these
Rocky Body
either.
B4A.
So there's a lot
Possible
of money
occurrence
to be
of
made
valuable
here.
species Concha renovus predicted on Rocky Body
So this
B40.
might...
Possible
We
occurrence
might
of
have to
valuable
do
species
another
Frutexa acus predicted on
another
Rocky
stream
Body
for this
B40.
trip.
Possible occurrence of valuable species Recepticondid IVUS predicted on Rocky Body B40.
I thought she said
Possible
Decepticon
occurrence of
there.
valuable species Recepta delta hedronix predicted on Rocky Body B40. Possible occurrence of valuable species Recepta umbrux predicted on Rocky Body B40.
She will shut up eventually. It's
Possible
just that there's
occurrence of
so
valuable
many.
species Tuvis cavus predicted on Rocky Body B40. Possible occurrence of valuable species
Now before
Tuvis
people say that would
compagibus
wind me
predicted
up,
on
it
Rocky
doesn't.
Body
You get
B40.
used to it. You just block it out.
Possible occurrences of 7 potentially valuable species predicted on Rocky Body B40. Possible occurrence of valuable species Concha
That
renovus
actually
predicted
just
on Rocky
seems
Body
to be that
B4B. Possible
that one
occurrence
that
of
seemed to
valuable
produce
species
something.
Frutexa acus predicted on Rocky Body B4B. Possible
Oh,
occurrence of
there
valuable
is one
species
somewhere.
Recepta umbrux predicted on Rocky Body B4B. Possible occurrences of 3 potentially valuable species predicted on Rocky Body B4B. Possible occurrence of valuable species Concha renovus predicted on Rocky Body B4D. Possible occurrence of valuable species Frutexa acus predicted on Rocky Body B4D.
Oh, this is where they all are.
Possible
Okay.
occurrence of valuable species Recepticondid IVUS predicted on Rocky Body B4D. Possible occurrence of valuable species.
She will
Recepta
shut
delta
up,
hedronix
I
predicted
swear.
on Rocky Body B4D. Possible occurrence of valuable species Recepta umbrux predicted on Rocky Body B4D. Possible occurrence of valuable species Tuvis cavus predicted on Rocky Body B4D. Possible occurrence of valuable species Tuvis compagibus predicted on Rocky Body B4D. Possible occurrences of 7 potentially
The
valuable
reason
species
this
predicted
thing
on
usually
Rocky
doesn't
Body
bother me is
B4D.
because I'm too busy normally
Possible
getting the
occurrence
rest of the
valuable
scan.
species Concha renovus predicted on Rocky Body B4C. Possible occurrence of valuable species Frutexa
And I
acus
should actually
predicted
just
on
turn
Rocky
it off
Body
for the
B4C.
streams and just have it on when I'm
Possible
playing
occurrence of valuable
privately.
species Recepta delta hedronix predicted on Rocky Body B4C. Possible occurrence of valuable species.
She
Recepta
reminds me of
umbrux
my
predicted
ex.
on Rocky Body
I'll let you
B4C.
guess why.
Possible occurrences of
Swifty,
4
those are
potentially
these
valuable
sexes.
species predicted on Rocky
Right,
Body B4C.
we're missing one, and I
Possible
think it's
occurrence of valuable
because...
species Concha
Ah,
renovus
okay, it's let me
predicted
do
on
it this
Rocky
time.
Body B4 grams. Possible occurrence of valuable
there
species
we go.
Frutexa acus predicted on Rocky Body
Okay,
B4
so we've done that.
grams. Possible occurrence of valuable species Receptacondid IVUS predicted on rocky body B 4 grams.
All right, she's nearly finished. So
So
let me see what we've got here. Right, that one's a crapshoot. That one's a crapshoot. That one is a little bit better. That one's a crapshoot. That's a crapshoot. That's a crapshoot. And that's a crapshoot. However, there is one which is shown up on every planet, and it's worth it's worth minimum 40 million because obviously first footfall. So I am gonna have a look at this. And there's a high metal body which has it as well. So hopefully she will shut up because this is actually getting annoying now. Hang on. I might be able to do it in my preferences. Give us 1 second. Oh, she shut up now. Right. Or maybe it was because I had it. Geological, so I can actually turn them off for now as well. Biological signals, that's okay. Valuable planet, that's okay. Valuable species, okay. Valuable species count. Oh no, is that? I don't know if that's when you're planet side or not, but right, that might fix it. But she shut up anyway. So it's for A, B, C, D, F, E, and G. All of these on B. Okay, so all the letters, basically, all the letter planets on 4. B4. Okay, this means there won't be a lot of travel. So I'll speak to everybody in the chat in a moment. So B5, B4. Okay, so for example, it's all of these. Every single one of these. So that's the one we're going to go to first because it is the closest. It is some 33,000 light seconds or something. Yep. But it's going to be worth it. And I think this system's probably going to take me the next couple of streams. But I don't mind. I am really happy to have found it's not a full system of my own or anything, but it's cool. I shouldn't get too excited because I think a lot of the planets are like kind of similar unless there's a different biological count. So if kind of like they all form around the same area and you have like ABC, planet ABC, and they're all got something, but if it says 3, they're normally all the same on each one. I mean, Marshall might be able to speak differently because he's scanned way more stuff than I have, but I think in the ones I've been doing, it always feels like it's the same stuff. You do get a different, obviously a different, you do get the scan price and everything, but it's just like, I don't think it's ever not giving it because I've scanned it on another planet before. So if it's a good mix of 3, then you're alright, but if it's a crap mix, yes, can actually. Woohoo! Okay, yes, I can. I was just a bit worried there because somebody was contacting me to cancel a class, and I was like, I need the money. For anybody who doesn't know, hasn't been stream when I'm talking about it, I left my job in September and basically went on my own. So it's starting off slow. So I'm doing it. I'm okay, paying the bills and everything, but I have to be very careful. I can't lose too many classes or anything. I was saying that sometimes, like, when you have quite, like in this system, I've got 5 planets right next to each other, all with biologicals on them, and I was saying that in my experience of that so far, I think I've had one where there was 3, another one where there was 3, and I think one where there was 2. But they all had the same life form on each one. It wasn't like vastly different. You know, it's like the same thing, but maybe with a different color name or whatever. But it was pretty much the same thing that had been on the other planet. But I suppose it all comes down to conditions on the actual planet itself, wouldn't it? Oh my god, if there's loads of stuff in here, I'm gonna have to... no, I'm not. You don't have to, Swifty. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put off some future stream, but I can't. I'm gonna do a stream where somebody's gonna come in and help a little bit with something, because he helped me get all my engineering foot stuff. Well, a lot of it. I also actually did some things I did the most work on, but like for some, he was like, "Oh, what do you need? I'll go get it for you," and it was a real sport, and did it for a really good price as well, because I can't remember, but somehow I'd lost loads of money and couldn't afford it. So without that guy's help, I wouldn't have got to the grade 3 as fast, or even actually to the grade 5 so fast. So still got some people to unlock to get the stuff I need, but it's okay. I'm happy now that I've got a build where I can go into a settlement. I've been into a few settlements off stream and had like shootouts and had to be in the SRV like Malcolm taught me, and getting out and dealing with stuff, and I'm able to pretty much hold myself. I mean, it'd be really nice if my guns were better. Oh, all these planets are right next to each other. Look at them. Wow. This is actually really cool. They're like, they're all there. Oh god, that's so weird. There's so many of them together. So let's spin it underneath so we're not getting in the gravity well of anybody else. Let's run her in. Right. Now it doesn't look so spectacular, but it just did. When I first started getting close. I mean, they are still all pretty darn close to each other. I'll look at your message in a second, Marshall. I'm just gonna line up for the surface scan. And I don't suppose any of the surface scans ever kind of are good from these biological planets, because you probably always it's always like rock body and metal body, and I don't know, I've always thought they might not work. Right, anyway, Swifty, so have a look at the message. Alright, okay. Well, I can actually kind of pre-look at that. Let's have a look, see if it does it here as well. A3, B3, C3. C, where's D? D4, yeah, you're right. 4, D, so A, B, C, D, yeah, so E, okay, so E goes back down again. F goes up again, and G is the same. So you might be onto something there. So that might... Oh, I'm going to have to clip that gold and save it somewhere so I know, Marshall, because that is actually something that will help me in the future. Oh, we only need to do 2, so we'll go 1 here, and then the other, if we find where the planet side is, there. Probably about there. And that should do us just fine. So what we really want to show up here, hopefully, is receptor something.
Surface scanned by 50%.
There's 3 of them in the family. Or is it 4? Can't remember now. We're getting bacterium, crap, concha, semi-crap, tubus, and tussock. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst. And apart from concha, everything else is all showing up in the same spot. The concha is a difficult one because I can't see anything from here, so we're going to have to approach the planet, I think, and get on the other side and see what that shows us. If concha doesn't show up at all, then I'm gonna kind of say that it's an issue with the game, because it's not showing up at all. So we'll go on an all filter, and I think we'll go somewhere like down here where there's just loads of space. Oh, there's some nice little blobs there, so that looks like a really good spot right there. When you get closer, there's quite a lot of places that look like really good spots, but it's just nice sometimes when you see a nice blob from a distance and you think, ah, it's going to be a good spot. That'll be great. And most of the time they actually are. Like, all the spots you pick out are alright, but there's only a couple of times when I've really had difficulty finding something, and then I'll kind of start thinking, well, time to reward, and then I'll either give up on it or. But I think when I'm out on my own, it won't be like that, because this is literally me going to be discovering my own places. So, but you know, everywhere has to be. Oh, there was a nice little like pool of it there, but I'll go here. It's okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good spot. I'm getting some different coloured blues in this area, which is always a really good sign as well. So, in fact, I'm going to first go down here where it's really flat and see what we've got down here. Right, just give me a sec. I can see a bacterium already. What looks like a bacteria. This place looks actually quite easy to. Yeah, you still get the bonus. Yeah. I was saying that, like, I knew that you still get the same thing. But I mean, just from an exploration point of view, sometimes it might, to some people, it might feel a bit boring. Oh, this is the crappy one, I think. I think this is like the cheapest of all of the.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Come on. There we go. The only thing on these planets where you see all the things together, it can be really annoying because sometimes it's really difficult. These are the types of planets where it's actually quite difficult to find something. I didn't work out where the thing was, but it was very visible a second ago. So what the hell is what? Why the hell have I lost it? Because it's there, Swift. It's right outside. Right outside your window. To be fair, I was literally looking for a needle in a haystack there. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I like this one because it feels like the first type of grassy planet I've ever landed on. I've never felt like I've landed on a planet that has stuff growing on it yet. I've never been on a planet like this. I really like it. It reminds me of some of the plateaus at the top of a planet, at the top of a, sorry, on your way up a mountain. I guess it's all a bit cha-ching, but no, I'm just thinking like it's nice when the scenery changes. Kind of what I'm saying. This bacteria is really easy to spot. I don't think this is going to be far enough, but I'm going to try it anyway. Now, one thing I do have to check is now I'm landed. Okay, now it knows what we've got. So this is the crappiest one, by the way. Give me a second. Let me go back to the stream here. Right. Oh, there's another thing here. So I actually might just go after that and forget the bacteria. So it was like off the 11 o'clock position, was it? No, it wasn't. It was just there. I just noticed it from the cockpit. So I'm going to know... Oh, yeah, there's loads of it down in the valley now. I went down to the valley to scan. Tubus. And this one, I can't remember what the distance is on this one. Tubus will be... It's one of the shit ones, isn't it? I think this is the worst of the worst. I think this is 800. I don't think there's any further than 800. But it is worth a lot. I think that's why they put the 800, but it is an unfair 800, in my opinion. But it is worth a lot. I can't remember how much this one's worth, but it's definitely worth the time, I remember. Because I remember looking for it for ages once. Is this a different thing? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. This is Tussock. Okay. Plenty of Tussock. In fact, more tussock than you can shake a stick at. Is this Tubus here? It must be, because I don't think there's... It's just really bigger. It's its bigger brother. I'm not happy leaving all that tussock behind, because tussock you don't have to go that far. It's like 300 metres, and that was a massive field of it. So there's part of me saying, don't you dare forget where that was. I was actually just like kind of using the jump as a lookout spot there. What? What? Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, come on. That was enough. See, that's why I hate this one. That felt like it'd been going forever. That didn't feel like 800 metres. Steward. Right.
Leaving clonal colony range of Tubus compagibus.
There we go. Okay, we've got one here. Alright, don't worry, Mike. Sorry if I missed it. Good to see you. And I'll try and maybe... I might actually try and stream tomorrow if I have any time. Or, and then definitely I'll be doing a stream at the weekend. Okay, so just keep your eyes out. But thanks for dropping in. Great to see you.
Drive assist off.
I just thought I'd take the Scarab because it'll let me keep a better eye on some tussock, but I think I've already forgotten where that whole thing of tussock was now, so it's maybe just a case of looking for the next one. I can actually see some tubers, but again, yeah, no, it'll be too close. I think this is one of the ones where you have to yeah, why did I get in the scavenger? It should have been the last one you get in the SRV, Swifty Doyle. Why would you be getting out the second one? Ooh, rocks. Right. This SRV for me is much better than the other one. It feels more realistic to drive. I really like it. I feel like it's more responsive to what I want it to do. It might not be as fast. It's more responsive to what I want it to do, and then it just sounds nice. 9-7. Oh, do you know, I see quite a bit of tubers here, so we might be actually okay. I think if we just fly over here, it's gonna be like hit it every day. There's tussock here as well, which is really good. I'm seeing plenty of tussock as well, so this is there we go. We got up. I think that should be far enough.
Leaving clonal colony range of Tubus Compibus.
Yep. Woohoo! And then I think we can get most of the tussock from around here because I can see plenty of it. So this wasn't as bad of a planet as I thought, actually. We're going to have got the first major thing, so then we'll see what the next planet brings. Ooh. I keep forgetting that I've actually I'm going to park this here.
Drive assist off.
Is it getting dark here already? It is. Some of these planets have a blooming quick day. I don't think I've ever been on a planet that has long day, to be honest. I'm just trying to think back. I'm sure the planet cycle always seems to get, you know, like when I spend like more than, let's say, an hour on a planet, it always seems like the night cycle comes in. I mean, you know, we're not dark yet, but it's getting there. And the other good thing is I know that this this system's at least gonna, it's at least gonna pay for my fleet carrier upkeep for the next year or so. So I suppose it's not too bad. What's the distance on Tussock? Is it 200? It's not far, is it? I just said I think it's 300 or 200. I was gonna look at it on the laptop, but I can't be bothered. I don't think it's that far, and I think if we actually just head towards Tubus, we'll probably come across plenty of it. Look, it's even just sticking out the ground here, so this might be the first one where we can do it.
Leaving clonal colony range of Tussock Ignis.
Yeah, I don't think we're not going to have problems here.
Drive assist off.
Okay, that's the second one. Say, look, I mean, the ship's right there. We just don't have to go anywhere at all for this one.
Leaving clonal colony range of Tussock Ignis.
Yeah, and even though I've let... Ah, that's a tussock. That's alright. Is it? Or is it a rock? It's a rock. Okay. I think I've accidentally gone away from the tussock here, but we'll find some more bits on here. Is that some? No, Swifty, that is another rock. the hell's a tussock? This isn't the one I just scanned, is it? It's gonna be, isn't it? I just have this really weird feeling that it's gonna be. No, it's not. Thank fuck for that. Pardon my French, but I was having kittens there. Right, okay. Right, we're done. And just as nightfall's coming, so we can get back on our cozy warm ship. And I'll work out roughly how much I've made. Oh no, I don't like putting too many pips to engine. I'll put one more to systems. Be 3-3. Because I'm not using my weapons here. Oh yeah, I don't even like engines at 3 on this. It has to be on 2. Don't feel right. It feels just, you know, like when it just feels a bit too fast. Right, let's work out roughly what we've made here. I'm thinking... Oh, I didn't realise the tussock was that cheap. There is concha on here, but I think concha's not that valuable, is it? Oh, it is actually. Depends the one, but I think it's like 4 million. Tubus is probably 6-7 million, so... Let's say 7 million is a good chance. So that's 7, 14, 28 million. 28 plus... 8. 36. So 36 million from that planet. That's not bad at all. I wouldn't mind going looking for the concha actually, but I've bloody forgotten where everything is now. I don't know, maybe you can see it a little bit as you go up a little bit. Maybe you'll see the land change. Two or three kilometers and have a quick look around and see if there's a... Yeah, I mean, if, for example, there's some mountains there, so I don't know if maybe we should go to the mountain and try and get it. I don't know. Oh yeah, there was a mountain there. So I'll go have a quick look at this mountainous region here. It won't hurt me. What time are we on? 11:30. So I did plan to finish at 12 my time, but we'll see. I think I can get... No, you know what? I think I should finish at 12. I haven't eaten properly, so I'm thinking about I should probably eat properly before I go to bed, because otherwise I'm going to put weight on. Right, but I did want to come up here and have a look. So I'm going to go down into this green area here. Just see if we can find something in there. So I'll just go through here actually and start. There's no point way up. This is more like at ground level, so that's why I wasn't taking this part serious. Now I am going to kind of take it serious if I see something like a lot of bacteria. But the simple fact is, as I'm going up, no, because then you know it's going to pop in. Don't you? Don't you? It's there, whatever it is, I think. That's the first one. Yeah, I think. Oh, the rock played tricks on me again. The rocks have played tricks on me again. I don't know if maybe the shadows loaded wrong or something. But that's not the first time today that it's catching me out. That's something. No, it's not. See what I mean? That changed at the last second. Maybe it's my RAM. Maybe it needs a bit of a rest. Cleaning out or something. Yeah, I noticed it earlier. It looked like something was popping in, and then you get close and you're like, that's just a rock. Yeah, there's nothing here. This is too mountainous. I'm seeing like, yeah, I'm seeing the ground like deform and form, so it's not easy, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh, hang on. Somebody on Twitch wrote something and I can't see it. Monkey Clown Good. Ah, yeah, I remember Monkey Clown Good. How are you doing? I'm okay. Yeah, just trying to make a bit of money on my way to the Witchhead Nebula, but we're not going to make the Witchhead Nebula in this stream, unfortunately. So I'll have to make time another day for it. Oh, I maybe did that a bit too fast. I shouldn't have used so much boost. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here, so. But Conch was the one that wasn't showing up, so I don't know if there's an issue because it didn't show anywhere. Not even like the tiniest little blue spot anywhere of it. So I have a feeling that may have been there may be an issue with that. And this ground's just like always reforming. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, let's have a quick look on one of the other planets then. So we want to be 90 degrees, don't we? Okay. Yeah, I think I will. I'll keep going for another like half hour, and then I'll call it a night for this stream because I'm getting tired now. I do because I got up quite early this morning. But it's good to be doing it again, and that's why I kind of decided to take the breaks when I need them, just to stop the burn kicking in, you know. But we'll get there eventually. Right. So the next closest one is A. So I'll have a look at this one. Yeah, it gets. This is the thing. And, you know, Elite's one of those games where it's good as a streamer, personally, because the time passes so quickly. Like, this does not feel like I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours. It feels like I've been streaming, what, an hour or something? And Elite kind of has that ability. My battery's running down, so that's good. That means I don't have an option but to end the stream whenever the... Hang on a sec. I don't want to fly past this planet. I don't know how long I've got left on my laptop. It just came up with a message saying battery low, so I'm trying to see. It doesn't tell me anything, does it? Come on. What have we got? Won't tell me. Right, what I'll do is I'll scan this planet, and while it's doing the final part of the scan, I'll have to plug this in. Right, okay. I think this is only going to be 2 probes like the previous one. So we find the horizon. point of the miss. Go halfway down to line, so one there and one there will be really good. Right, let me just go plug this in.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Right, okay, so that's plugged in. Just trying to get the restream chat up. There we are. Oh no, don't worry. I've actually not been. I've not streamed in like 2 weeks. This was the first time. Concha, Tubus, all. So now the Concha. Did the Concha turn? Yeah. See, the Concha's showing up on this one. So it must have just been an issue with the last planet. Now, stupidly, I need to go back into that because we need to see Concha, Tubus. Okay, so we can land pretty much where there's a good concentration of Concha, and then we'll be good for everything by the looks of it. So we are going to go on the sunny side of the planet. So yeah, it wasn't really intentional to take 2 weeks. I actually didn't mean to be off that long, but it just worked out that way. And hang on a second. There we go. And so you probably haven't really actually missed anything. In all sincerity, why do I feel like I'm going at like a battle of hell? Oh yeah, because I'm at the wrong angle. I look a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. Okay, there's a good spot. Seems very rocky, this planet. This might play out in our favour. And that's why I said I think I've seen a good spot here. Because it's like on a hill, but it's got its spots. And it's got a... Ooh... It's got a crater with another area dripping into it, which is my kind of dream. Craters are always good, and when it drips over the side like that is, that's even better. So we'll have to keep our fingers crossed and hope that we get everything pretty much inside of this one crater. Well, it's not really a crater, and I understand now why some of that was blue. But it does give us a better area to work in, actually, by the looks of it. This planet actually looks very different from the other one, so I am wondering if maybe the things are different here. We'll see as we go down. So we've got our first ones here already. No, are they rocks? Yeah. I think they're rocks, but we have actually got something down here. I just didn't see it before. They aren't rocks. And this is something different. I think I know what they are, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know if I've seen these ones before. So these look like, I don't know what the hell these look like, but they're everywhere. There's a lot of them. So I think we're actually going to go back uphill. As much as we can, so that it's not, you know, not so that it's taking us forever. But I do want to try and make some space, because I don't know what the distance is on these. But if it's a short distance or a long distance, we're in good measure. Because they're all down the side here. These are all the same thing. They've got like different forms to them, but I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same thing. So we'll go right up to this top one, and then we'll start working our way down. I'm actually seeing them even further up, but I'm not going to go further up. These look a bit like Triffids. I was trying to think what they reminded me of. Right, Okay, let's sample our first one. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. A concha labiata. I bet it's a labiata. It looks like a bloody labiata. And we only have to go 150 meters and we'll get 10 million for this one. Right, 150 meters. That's not even anything. Oh, go to the side as well, Swifty, because it makes it that little bit easier. Now it actually tells me when I'm at the required distance. So I'm hoping that these ones will be the next scannable ones just down here. So we should be at 150 meters when we get to these. Like I said, there we go. Like I'm saying, there's just making sure there's none just at the side, because I think it'll be a bit tight, but I think we're going to get all 3 scans pretty easy, because this is a second one. So if we just go down the hill a bit past the ship, I think we've got them basically. I can't see anything else growing here. I might go a bit into the thing, but I have a feeling that the other 2 things both grow in the caverns. Come on, don't get out of breath now. Oh, we've already left the clone colony. Nice one. We've got one just off the nose here, so this is good. Oh, there's actually one there. This one should get us our 3rd. Come on, because I'm really hoping that I can just, before I finish the stream, that I can get everything on this planet. Would be really good. Okay. So I'll fly a bit into the crater, and if this stuff just keeps popping up, we'll go down into the crevices where there'll be something different. But there'll also be more difficulty in landing. What sometimes makes do you get a lot of lag when you go into a station? Oh wow, look at it all here. But there's nothing else. There's only these. They're everywhere. Little fields of them and everything. But yeah, I think they're the only thing growing in this part. So I thought we'd have a look on this little flat bit here. Just see if anything else does pop in. I'll slow down a little bit. See, I always think, like, you know, when you see like certain things popping in, you think, oh god, then I have to slow down just to make sure I am getting everything. There is something in the distance. I'm like, I bet it's a freaking rock. Because there's bugger all else here. If I get there and it's a rock, I'm going to be really annoyed. I shouldn't, because it's just a bit. But there was something there. That is a rock that I was going towards. Freaking knew it would be. What did I just pass here? Wasn't there? I hate it when it does this. Just turn, will you? There was something I just passed here. And I could have sworn it was something. Now I've gone up. Can't see what it was. I must have just mistaken a rock for something. Something there. It's got to be a rock, though. It's got to be. bar steward, it is. Right, okay, let's get out of this part then. So we obviously have to go down into the cavernous part to find stuff. Oh, we flashed at something. There we go. What's this? But there was something. Oh no, we've already got them. There was something on the hill that flashed. Or at least I thought it was on the hill. No, it wasn't. Back down in here and see if we can see anything. There's just those things. They're everywhere. Them again. I'm going to go into a deeper one. It's maybe just not throwing up what we are looking for. Well, the good news is those little red, oh yes they are, shite, spoke too soon. I was like, those little red things aren't popping up. Yeah, they are. I think I might have to go back up and find a completely different part of the planet. This is all just the same stuff, isn't it? Whoa, we're gonna bounce. Yeah, well, the good news is, no, don't open your mouth, Swifty, because one just popped up there. As soon as I said the good news. Popped in. There's just nothing else. Nothing at all. So actually, this might make finding another spot easier, because it means that I can just literally go up and head for another similar coloured area, and it might throw something else up. Let's see. I'll have one last look here. I'm seeing a no, that isn't even a bacteria. I was like, oh, is it a bacteria? It's not even a bacteria. It's a rock. It's a rock. No, it isn't. It's one of those conch things. Right, okie dokie. I have to go in a bit, I think. Oh, sorry, I was... your message there. Okay, 362, yeah. Yeah, you should be able to run Elite fine with that. I don't really know about the generations of the i7, but I'm guessing 13 generations is like good because it goes up, I guess. But a 3060 Ti you should be able to run this game for sure. The only problems I seem to have is when I'm like, because I'm trying to run my PC on a 4K monitor, on a 4K like TV, so it's what's the best way to put it? Like it's harder on the computer. And I do have, with the graphics card I have, I've forgotten what it is now though, is I have an issue with some games just look terrible and they're not supposed to, and there's nothing you can do, there's nothing you can change that makes them look better. It's very strange. Happens with a couple of games. Okay, let's try and head for a totally different area. So if we go, like, for example, down here, might hit a different colour this time though. So rather than aiming for the kind of big splodges of turquoise, I will aim for the smaller splodges of blue, but where there's more blue in the area. Now I'm scouting out just a spot down here which could be good. This is like big splodges of a completely different blues. It's always a good thing to see, I think. Fingers crossed. But having said that, this area, there's a lot of kind of like flat spots on it. Hey, but don't beat yourself down yet, Swifty. You never know till you get down there and start looking. So, a bit faster yet. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring it down a bit. And then we'll have a look around. This one's even weirder because just nothing's come up here. Am I having a broken session or something? I've had some just weird things happen. Do you know what, as well, I think one of the things from the last planet repeated on this planet, and it might be that's not showing up. I think there's an issue with it. Right, that's the same thing. Okay, right, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down here for the night, and then I'm going to continue the whatever tomorrow or at the weekend, because I'm getting pretty tired now. I can feel my eyes are getting like really heavy, so you can probably even hear my voice has kind of gone a bit not unusual. Yeah, I'd have a look at that Monkey Clown God, because that setup should be able to run this okay. I have a few slowdowns here and there, but it's kind of, I think my biggest problems have always been planet side, when I'm down on a planet in a base, and when I'm just going through things too quickly, I seem to get a bit of a hang up then. But that's pretty much it for me, and I'm pretty sure that sounds like your system is probably roughly the same as mine. but I use completely different components, but I mean in kind of level of what it should be producing. So I don't know, maybe ask around on a few boards and see if there's any. I don't know the kind of the best things to use. All I know is I always turn off things like blooms, motion blur and all that stuff, because that takes up graphical processing. So like the first things, I've probably got it turned on actually on here. I'll have a look at it, see what it's set at. You can hear my voice now, I'm getting really tired. Does it come up under? Shit, it'll be under quality, won't it? So, oh, that's the stupid alarm going off as well. So I always turn depth of field off, even though I haven't. I normally do. I turn off bloom. I don't know where that is. I turn off. I need to find out. Blur, bloom. Are normally off. Blur, bloom. The hell is the other one? And I know this game has it as well. I just ambient occlusion. So even ambient occlusion I've actually got turned off anyway here. And then everything else runs on high, and I actually think I can run stuff on ultra. I've just never really kind of messed about with it too much. But yeah, those are the ones that I always kind of turn off. And then you see a little bit of an improvement. It's not always a great improvement, but it can be. Right, people, thank you very much for joining in the stream tonight. My eyes are dropping below my eyelids, so I am gonna have to call it a night. Okay, great. 9/7 everybody. I will see you this weekend, but do enjoy the beginning of it. There's only one more day to go until we're there. Okay, 9/7. Have a good night. For anybody who's still watching, I've just realised what went on that last planet and why I couldn't find anything else. On the previous planet, same things, but couldn't see any Concha. And on this planet, could see Concha, couldn't see anything else. That was the issue. 9/7.